Hello everyone and welcome to COSY Life Consulting. We know what the questions, where to go and where to eat are the most popular ones for the tourists coming to Istanbul. We know what you do not want to go to the boring places, eat not the most tasty but kind of famous food and stay in long queues. My name is Daria and today COSY Life has prepared the restaurant guide for the true gourmets. I will guide you through the most magnificent places in Istanbul and give you the full list with the best places for all kinds of food. Ready? Let's go! But before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe to COSY Life Consulting YouTube channel, like this video and click the bell to get up-to-date information on immigration, real estate market and life in Turkey. We're pretty sure you must start your gastronomic tour with the real Turkish breakfast. Traditional Turkish breakfast includes a variety of dishes and it is actually a bit high in calories. Turkish breakfast, as we know it, appeared relatively recently, just in the beginning of the 20th century. Turks used to eat only twice a day, so we believe that breakfast should be big and satisfying. The word kahvaltı, which in Turkish means breakfast, actually translates as before coffee. In the Ottoman Empire, coffee was considered as a rare and very expensive drink, which was available only for sultans and representatives of the dynasty. So the word and tradition itself appeared because of the sultans who preferred to spend their mornings in the company of a cup of Turkish coffee. So what is the basis of a traditional Turkish breakfast? First of all, it's eggs. Scrambled eggs with sucuk, and of course menemen. Menemen is my huge love and a big recommendation for everybody coming to Turkey. Bread. It seems like Turks do not eat anything without bread at all. So the traditional Turkish breakfast cannot be complete without bread and Turkish buns. First of all, it is simit, a Turkish bagel with sesame seeds, which is incredibly tasty. Poğaça, a small bun which melts in your mouth. And all the other kinds of buns and bread you can see here. Cheese. This is the thing which makes me love this country even more. If you didn't know, Turkey is quite famous for its cheeses, and these guys have more than 200 different types of cheese. By the way, all of them are quite high in calories, fat, and have very intense taste. So it is impossible to imagine a Turkish breakfast without cheese. Usually it is high-protein halloumi cheese, kaşar cheese which melts good and usually is added to toast and menemen and white cheeses. Vegetables are fortunately a must on a table with Turkish breakfast, which helps to digest all of this happiness. And usually it is tomatoes, cucumbers and pepper. And also for a sweet soup on the table there are always some kinds of jams. Tahin, the sesame seed paste, kind of, honey and kaymak. Kaymak is kind of a clotted cream, which is a bit fatty, but it tastes extremely good with honey. And of course olives, because we cannot imagine a Mediterranean cuisine without nice olive oil and olives. Fun fact. Actually, each region of Turkey has its own Turkish breakfast and they really differ depending on the city or region. But in Istanbul, you can find all of them and they will differ depending on a place. But the main thing is that Turkish breakfast is awesome. And if you try it once, you will be a fan, 100%. Okay, so let's try some. Okay, so let's go. Let's start with the menemen. Okay, so let's add some nice vegetables, some olives. It's gonna look good. Right now I feel myself like an all-inclusive hotel when you're having one plate full of kind of everything. So, okay. Turkish olives are heartbreakingly tasty. That's just, I can't describe it. Okay, let's try this honey clotted cream thing. Okay guys, now it's time to have a little walk, and then we are going to have a lunch at one of the most beautiful and one of the most delicious places in Istanbul. So right now we are in Günaydin. It is one of the best steakhouses in Turkey. So as we got acquainted with the Turkish breakfast, I think it's time to talk about cuisine in general. Turkish cuisine takes its roots in the traditions of nomads. Over time, the small Ottoman Beylik has grown into one of the greatest empires in the world and enriched its cuisine with the culinary traditions of Greece, the Balkans, Mediterranean and Arabic countries. The basis of Turkish cuisine is for sure bread and meats, and also desserts with a lot of honey and butter. Kebab in Turkey means toasted meat, and there are several kinds of it. Doner kebab is a kind of meat with chicken or red meat. Shish kebab is a middle-sized pieces of meat roasted on fire. Iskender kebab is thinly sliced meat and tomato sauce, served with a lot of melted butter and a cold yogurt. Adana kebab, which we're going to try, is quite spicy minced meat cooked on an open fire. There is another kind of the same kebab called Urfa kebab, and the main difference between them is what the Urfa kebab is not spicy and Adana is very spicy thing. So this is how it looks like. Okay. Okay guys, it's very spicy, but meat itself just melts in the mouth. And by the way, there is one starter. It's called içli köfte in Turkish, and it is actually came to the Turkish cuisine from the cuisines of the Middle Eastern countries, and it is kind of a meatball in the dough made of bulgur. Okay, so let's try with one. Usually Turks cover it with lemon. This is how it looks like. Okay guys, you could read it on my face. This is one of my favorite dishes in Turkish cuisine, and it is really a must try. You just must try this when you will be in Istanbul. This is awesome. Unfortunately, it's time to finish our video. We spent the whole day with you today, visited so many nice places. And now on the screen you can see the full list of the best places in Istanbul for different cuisines and different occasions. Also, you can download our restaurant guide by the link in the description box below.